So here I am doing the event that just came out for Vega Conflict. I have 781 coins. I think I have $5 still on Steam. Might go ahead and throw some on. So the whole point of this video is, and sorry about the background noise by the way, to show there's probably a better way to do it, but if you're looking for speed and you're willing to spend a little bit of coin on this event, or you just want to hit 100, log off, and rep for a couple hours, come back, hit 100, log off, and rep for a couple hours. Go ahead and take my base hit. This isn't necessarily a bad way to do it. I have kind of played around. I've hit a couple fleets to see I got 4 million points. This is kind of the fastest, most efficient way that I've found of hitting these fleets. It's been a while since I posted a video like this, I know, but yeah, we'll go ahead and do it. I'm sure there's some people out there going, oh my god, what do the event fleets look like, or that aren't going to get on until tomorrow, so this video is kind of for them. What I like to do is I actually like to fade to one side, and I kind of do a loop around them. I try to corral all these cutters. Now, they have really long ranges on whatever the heck weapon that is, which kind of sucks because it forces you to take damage, you know, Kick's Eye. Kick's Eye logic is definitely in effect here on this event. But yeah, I just kind of do a loop around. I kill cutters left and right. I try to keep my carrier out of the main fire, but and I mean, obviously it's a big jumble. It's a mess right there. So at this point, these guys right here that are killing my carrier are kind of my main priority. This one isn't going as well as some of the previous ones went, but it's still not going too bad. Alright, so I'm going to swing it around. Let's go ahead and primary this guy, bring my carrier in range. Since the fighters seem to be going for that, I'm going to have my carrier attack their carrier. So I've done this. I kind of went too wide on this one. I'm still trying to figure it out myself, but just to kind of give you an idea, now these fleets scale. From what I can tell, the ships themselves don't really have much of a difference in terms of how much damage they deal at different tiers. All they do is add a carrier, they add more cutters, they add more suppressors. So it kind of makes, they use that to scale this one. As far as I can tell, right now it's still not too bad of an event. But mind you, this is still in the first hour. You see there's 3 hours, 23, or 3 days, 23 hours remaining. So yeah, all in all, it's not necessarily the hardest event, but I kind of like it. It's a change of pace. Definitely changed up their fleets here. They still have the deceivers there, you can see. I haven't really hit those too much. Actually, I did, and what it was it was just essentially the same fleet, except there were no, whoops, I repaired the wrong fleet. Way to go, Randy. There were no actual carriers in those fleets, but it's a lot of cutters and some suppressors, so I actually hit it without a carrier fleet, so it kind of, I was like, I'm just going to try to rush some cutters into this fleet and see what it does, and then it turned out to be just a bunch of cutters. So I was like, okay, which isn't necessarily, again, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because these fleets tend to have a lot of those cutters that have the big guns. Anyways, yeah, that's just kind of how I'm doing the event right now. The base hits, they aren't too bad. I take a base hit every time I hit one of those. And then I'll take a base hit 100, take a base hit 100, and just rinse, wash, repeat. Not too bad. It's kind of enjoyable. It's definitely worse ways to spend an event, but here we go. I'll hit another one. Let's see how I do on this one. I'll hit a second one for you guys. Let's see how this bad boy goes. Hit it. Oh, come on. Group view. There we go. Bring these down. Bring this up. Now we'll bring this in. Let's see. I'll bring it to the side now. That might have been what actually screwed me over on that last one. was how I brought the cutter. So I've tried different ways. I've tried grouping them into a ball. Usually what happens then is your two lead ships take a lot of damage. You can see here how the damage is kind of spread throughout all of my ships. So this line right here is actually really good because I get a lot of penetrating shots. You want to try to get them into that ball. That's really ideally the best way to do it, I think, so that you can get a bunch of pass-through damage. And wipe all the cutters out at once. Now I'll come in. So this one's a lot better than the last one. And now I can just protect my carrier. I'll bring these guys together. Bring them down on a line together. So 76% is what it looks like this one's going to be. Nah, 75, maybe 74. Who knows? We'll call it 73. Still is better than below 60, which is what it was the last time. Anyways, so yeah, that's how I'm hitting these fleets. That's how I'm doing the event pretty quickly. I'm probably not going to be able to play the event the entire time. Oh, look at that. We got a fleet repair thing going on too. So I would log in quickly if I were you guys and I was looking to get the fleet repair bonus. Really, it's kind of a fun event. Again, yeah, I see my base is still holding up pretty good. A lot of my turrets don't even have any damage. Let's see how it actually comes out here. Yeah, so it's not doing too bad. It's not a bad event. It's got a lot of tech, so thank the Lord that we have decent fleets that aren't too bad. The 80s are where it's at if you are low tech or you're not looking to coin a whole bunch and you just want to go out and hit 5 or 10 fleets and get a lot of points and get the blueprint. The 80s are where I would probably stick. It's just the same fleet, just a lot less. There's like 6 cutters maybe. I actually started at the 80 and was mildly surprised. I was like, what? That's okay. And I took about 10% damage. Again, I'm manually flying and kind of playing with a strategy. I could probably make it less, but the range on those cutters and the speed makes it impossible to kite these fleets. You're going to take damage every... There's no way around it. I'm pretty sure everyone's used to that by now, but yeah, just forewarning. You will take some damage on this one. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it helps. Maybe see how I'm doing it. Again, it's not going to be the easiest. It is actually really easy to pilot, and it's over pretty quick. You can grind through points pretty fast. The event's been going on for 34 minutes right now. Time now. And I have 5.8 million. So, granted, I've spent some gold to get there, but it's not too bad. I haven't spent, a whole heap of gold. But yeah, thanks for watching. Maybe I'll post some more videos in the future. Who knows? I just